Hey y'all, I have another word of encouragement. I was just reminded of something that happened today. I literally walked into a room and I observed someone who, at one point, the enemy was trying to use to oppose me and my actions, my directions, my steps that were ordered by the Lord. I literally walked into the room and I saw them just standing there doing nothing. They were looking out the window, and I left out of the room because I was doing things, but I left out of the room and I came back in, and I was just up and down, like just remembering to do things and just trying to get things done. And the Lord is even speaking there. But I walked past this person multiple times and they were in the same spot. I came down at one point and they had moved a few feet but still doing nothing. And I looked and I said, what in my mind, what are they doing? And the Lord began to encourage me to keep going. And for those who are opposing you, the Lord will allow you to observe them in moments like that, and to question when they question what you're doing, when you're being faithful and following the Lord. He will put you in that position, not to say to judge, but to observe what they're doing. Especially when the things that they're saying and it looks like they have the upper hand, they're doing more. You could not be working or whatever that situation is, and it looks like the odds are not in your favor. And God will literally put you in their shoes to observe them. And I just watched, and I had that revelation that not to worry, because it's almost like the wheat and the tares when the owner of that field said to wait, let them grow, because in the end, and I'm paraphrasing, in the end, you'll know who's who. You'll know who the wheats are and who the tares are. And I literally started to see that, and I'm like, Lord, they need something to do. Like, they're not doing anything. In those moments, I even encourage you to pray when you see things like that. Don't rejoice when you see things like that, because God will also, I believe the Lord is also watching us in that too, to see how we respond. Don't let pride rise up in that instance when you see people like that. And people oppose, or they may disagree with some of the things that the Lord has instructed you to do, because they just don't understand. So remember to have grace for them in that too. And I believe this was a big reason why Job's latter days were better than his former, because he prayed over his friends who the enemy was trying to use to discourage him. He prayed over them because the Lord was about to take him out. But if you're in that situation where God has you, again, you're transitioning, or you're in a waiting season, or you're in a prep season, and God is having you to diligently work, and it doesn't look productive to those on the outside who don't understand what God is doing with you. If he has shown you what's really going on, definitely pray over those, of course, as he leads. But I just wanted to share that. I hope that's encouraging. Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay prayed up. And I just pray for much grace and peace over you all in this time. Take care.